Hello, how are you? Okay, this message just came through. I was gonna, pack up and leave this beautiful little coffee shop, and Spirit's like, where do you think you're going? No. No. Okay, so there could be a sign in that. You could be thinking that you're leaving, and then people are like, wait, what are you doing? You can't leave yet, blah, blah, blah. And there's a reason why all of a sudden you need to stay. Spirit could even be calling you. Spirit is calling you to do something with the spiritual gifts that you have 110%. This could be something that you have not shown the world yet. You haven't, maybe a select few people know, maybe nobody knows, but this is something that you're meant to do. You're meant to share, and Spirit is going to be pushing you to share. And it feels like you're going to be very glad that you did once you do. Somebody complaining to you about how they are not good at growing plants, that's a sign. It's like somebody saying something like, I tried to keep this plant alive, it was doing so good, and then it's like didn't work or something. There's a sign in that. There's a sign in that. You're meant to build something and grow it from the ground up. You're meant to be like the one, the executive producer, the person that is like making this. Yeah. Why do I feel like all of a sudden Chad Michael Murray is a sign? You might see him on something, in a movie or something. Is he in a movie now? He's like not. He was like around and then now he's not. I don't know. But I feel like he needs to be careful. Jeez, Chad Michael Murray. Anyways, there's like this energy here of you could go somewhere and before you even get there, you're like, I don't know about this place. This is a sign, don't go there. This is a sign, don't go to places where they're like, oh yeah, this place is haunted, let's go there and go through a haunted house tour. It's so cute, it's so fun. No. There's something here that there is an energy somewhere and you don't want to go there. I got two energies here. One energy is you're ready to leave and people are like, oh no, you can't leave yet, blah, 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 we need you for this, or something like that. We didn't do this yet, you gotta stay. You're like, okay. And that's fine. But then there is this energy here of somewhere where something's going on spiritually and you feel like, hey, I don't know about this. Trust that feeling, okay? And anything that it has had spiritual energy lurking there for quite some time, don't go there. Don't go there. Some of you are called to go certain places. You clear the energy. You clear it. You clear the energy. There's spirits that follow you around, and they follow you around because they want to communicate with you. They want you to help them cross over, and Spirit wants you to help them cross over. Your guides want you to help them cross over. And certain people are going to be brought into your life because they have spirits attached to them that need to be crossed over, and you're supposed to help them. So your life is going to be some kind of an exciting ride here. You could have experienced like you have weird accidents. This, you would already know that this is true about yourself. If it's true, you would already describe yourself as somebody who gets in these weird accidents or weird things happen, but you're always okay, you know. Is this kind of energy? Or there could be a person who's coming into your life like that. For a lot of you, that's what it is. It's a person who, they're the one that like, they're sitting in a chair and the chair breaks and they fall, and it's like, what? And it's like, it's not, why would the chair break? Like they're, you know, not saying anything with that, right? It's just a weird fluke thing that happened. And it's like, how are you okay? How have you made it this far in life? There's a person like that. That's an interesting message. Some of you, it's like, really don't give up. What do you need to know about this? What do you need to know? The Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Wands. There is a vision that you have, and you're hiding. There is a hiding, and this is causing agony. And the Six of Wands. The more you try to hide away from your spiritual gifts, the more agony you're going to experience. The more you try to push them away, to fight them, and to not be utilizing them in your regular life, the more agony you're going to be in. More spirit is going to put you in agony to push you to do it. There's something here about getting a balance, having a balance, because you're supposed to be doing this, and it's supposed to feel amazing and wonderful and fulfilling. I feel this energy of like what to do next. What to do next. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Death card here. So this is what to do next. It feels like there is a transition that you've made. There's something that within the silence of your soul, you've changed. You're different. But there could be boundaries that you haven't set with people. There could be people that when you go around them, you still act like you didn't go through that transition, like you act like the way you used to act. But that's not really in alignment with who you are anymore. So it's kind of like saying, showing the world who you are. Showing the world what you really think. What you actually really think. I'm going to give you an example from my own life. When I was younger, I didn't really agree with people making fun of people who were different. Okay? But I kind of didn't say anything, and I just went along with it because I was a very shy person. And then there was a point where I actually said, no, I don't think that's funny. Right? I showed. So there's something here about that, where even if it's not going to be the popular opinion, to be who you are. Because there's something so much more that's here for you that you're meant to start to receive from this place. You're meant to start to live in a different way. There's a different game that you play. And it's not a game, but it's just like there's a way that you exist that other people, they don't get that, right? Yeah, they don't get that. So they want to go and they want to play with these alligators, these crocodiles, and this is fun for them. This is amusement for them. And it's like, you don't go where there's crocodiles or alligators. You know? That's the message. That's what this feels like. And there's something here where you understand a lot of people have tried to siphon your energy. A lot of people have siphoned your energy in the past. Yeah, look at this. You have the Eight of Swords here. A lot of mind games, a lot of narcissists that you could have grew up in a whole family full of narcissists, okay? A lot of things could have happened. I'm seeing like a house and the foundation has cracked. I'm seeing a house and like the basement has flooded here. There's some kind of a natural disaster that happened in your old house, or you hear about somebody who their family house, there was a natural disaster, like they had termites. I guess that's not a natural disaster, but you know what I mean, like there's like something wrong with the structure of the house. And this is a sign for you. Alright, there's a cute little bug on here. I don't want him to get hurt. So this is like some kind of a sign for you here. This is a sign that you have like left an old reality, and as you're trying to leave, there's almost like could be a way that people are trying to guilt you into going back and staying, because people siphoned your energy in many different ways. And now you're realizing that you're actually meant to siphon energy, but not take it from other people. No, you're meant to take energy that is given in this life and turn it into beauty, turn it into love. Some of you, you're very beautiful, and you're gonna realize how beautiful you are. There's something that you make, there's something that the way you put yourself together, you look very beautiful. Someone is going to compliment something that you made, something you put together, something that you did, and they're going to say it's very beautiful. You said something, you put that very eloquently, you said that in such a beautiful way. That's such a beautiful message. Someone's going to say something like that to you. And you could think, oh no, I'm not beautiful. Nothing I do is beautiful. No, you're wrong. Don't think like that. Stop thinking like that. No. Because there's something here where you take what others have stolen. They stole it from you, they stole it from other people like you. And now there is a point where you take that and you turn it into something beautiful. This is like, I am not going to throw stones at someone. Instead, I'm going to collect them and build a beautiful castle for myself. And you're getting to the point where your reality is going to start to become this castle, this beautiful castle that you get to live in, that you get to be a part of. So when somebody gives you a compliment, you need to say thank you and appreciate. Don't give them a compliment right back. No, hold that. Little things like that. When somebody buys you something, don't I have to buy them something right back? No, because then you didn't really get anything. There is an energy shift here, because when you receive, you actually give so much to the world. And it's important. It's very, 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 very important. You could see a stray cat. You could see a cat that's just walking alone in nature, in the city, wherever. This is a sign. This is a sign that you are protected, because cats go places and they clear energy. You could go somewhere and someone's cat comes out and they're like, wow, my cat never comes out by people. Comes out by you, because you do what this cat does. You could be a Lyran starseed. You could connect to that 100%. You don't have to, but cats remove bad spirits. They chase them away. Look at the wind is going crazy. That means that's really true. And you do that too. It's like you used to attract bad spirits and now you repel bad spirits. And this is why people want to take you to like a haunted house or something. It's almost like it calls you. But you could have had a lot of experiences where you were really overwhelmed by dark entities. Could have been really called to go to cemeteries and stuff like that. Maybe even play with a Ouija board before. And this is saying this darkness called to you because it was trying to stop you from growing up and learning to repel it. You know, it's like they didn't want you to grow up and be this hunter that hunts what is trying to be a predator to others. Look at how bright it got in all of this. This is real. This is really real. You could be somewhere and you notice someone's shadow. Like they're literal, the sun and the shadow. Right? And this, when this happens, or if you happen to watch the movie Peter Pan and his shadow shows up or whatever, you could see it in a movie. After you notice something's shadow, especially a person or an animal, really pay attention to what is playing out in your reality, who's around, what they say, what the vibe is. Pay attention. Pay attention for real. Wow. Because there's a power that you have that can't be stopped. But that doesn't mean they're not going to never stop trying to stop you. Yeah, because the Eight of Wands and the Star, this is you're embodying something and your light is so very, very bright. And this means that there will be times where there are a lot of battles going on that you fight on your own and other people don't even know about it. But there will also be times where you shine like the star that you are. And the world unfolds, the universe unfolds at your feet. There is a way that you embody the divine that will make others speechless. Will make you speechless what's coming for you in your life. Look at this wind. Wow. Okay. Thank you.